This your boy Grow 7. All praise to the Most High. Coming at you again with another video. Um, I guess you could say this is part 2 of truth about meat and dead flesh and how poisonous it can be for you. And I'm talking about this again because I just feel like this is just such an important topic. Just eating better and putting the right things inside your body. Because people need to understand how deep eating right goes, and people just don't understand the science to just eating better. It's not just about cleaning your body; it's about cleaning your mind, your body, and your spirit. Which I feel all those go hand in hand. Obviously, they all go hand in hand with one another. I just seen a story about a rapper, Jaydayoungan, who passed away. He got shot and killed and ambushed. R.I.P. to him. You know, is just part of the lifestyle that he's living in. You know, but I just feel like, at least in my opinion, I feel like in a world where everybody ate better, and everybody had a clear mind and just clear thoughts, and more rational thoughts. I feel like shit like this wouldn't even happen. We would still have Jaydayoungan around here, to be honest with you. And some people that might think like, oh, how does that even make sense? But you know, I just feel like just it all goes back to eating better. You know, people look at food, right, and people don't. People just look at food as just something to just. People look at food as just something just. I mean, don't get me wrong. You're supposed to enjoy food, right? But it's not all about the taste, and that's the thing that really hooks people on when they're eating this poison. It tastes good, and I'm here to let you know that you know I'm one who advocates to eat to live. You're supposed to eat to live, not just you're right now. You guys are eating to die. You guys are slowly killing yourselves, eating all this poison. You know, not everything's supposed to taste good. Like for instance, sea moss. Like, and forgive me if I'm bouncing around. I'm just freestyling again, but like sea moss nasty as fuck, but it has so many health benefits for you. It's ridiculous. So I would recommend people out there, man, drink sea moss. I know it doesn't taste the best, but over time, if you're dealing with health issues, that'll be a great benefit for you. Not just sea moss, burdock root. That's another tea. You know, burdock root actually tastes better. It's sweet. I like burdock root, and you can actually eat burdock root raw, and it's good for you. But anyway, back to the main topic. You know, we got this young man. He's 24 years old. Lost his life. You know, to the lifestyle. This, it's just another black man going down, man. Just another black man, a victim to the streets. You know, and he's not going to be the only one. There's going to be more after him. But I'm out here. I'm making these videos, man, trying to preach positivity. Not only for my people but for all people. You know. So And it all starts with what you put inside your body. That's what it starts with, because you are what you eat. And if you eat, if you continue to eat this dead flesh and these animals, you're gonna have this animal behavior, like how you see in the Jaydayoungan situation. That's animal behavior. You know, he lost, and I bet the people who killed him, they all eat dead flesh. They all eat animals. The people who killed that man, they all eat dead flesh, man. I'm telling you. And they all already have that animal thought pattern. That on top of the environment that they're living in. And that on top of the environment they grew up in. You know? So it's just problems on top of problems on top of problems, man. But like I say, I'm here to to let the people know, stop eating that poison, man. Because I'm telling you, it's that's really the source. It's really the main source of these problems, man. I'm telling you, if everybody would just sit back and think and just use logic just one time, you will come to find out, man, that you'll think to yourself, man, you know what, maybe this is, maybe this pig stomach, maybe this pig stomach ain't good for me. Or maybe this fucking, I don't know, cow ass, maybe this cow ass is not so good for me, you know? Because that's what you eating. And you're going to eat that on top of all that salt. And you're going to eat all of that and think you're going to have healthy thought patterns and have a more positive outlook on life, and just, you know, not have so much of violent tendencies dealing with people. You know, I just feel like I just feel like that's really I just feel like that's really just a big issue, man. That if everybody would just take the time and look at the world, look at the surroundings, see what's going on outside, and understand that the source of these people and the source of why everybody's acting like this is because the food, and you look at the food that you buy and you see that there's poison in it, and see how all this poison, it's really a simple, you can take a long ass word that they have on these ingredients, Google it, and you can see the effects that it has on your body. You can see what the effects that it's going to have on your mind. You can see it with a simple Google search. It's not hard. It's not hard. You just have to just go out your way one time just to look at this poison that the Food and Drug Administration is giving you. And you got to ask yourself, why is it called the Food and Drug Administration? Why is food and drug in the same sentence? Why is that in the same thing? Because they're literally putting drugs inside your food. They're putting drugs inside your food. It's crazy how they want to get on like the drug dealers out here and say the drug dealers, the regular drug dealer out here, a weed seller out here, he's a detriment to the community and stuff. But no, it's places like Rite Aid, it's places like Walgreens, it's places like all these pharmacies. They're the real they're the real drug dealers. Literally, they selling hella drugs, bro. What are these rappers rapping about in their music? Promethazine, oxycodone. You know what I'm saying? It's all cough syrup. This is shit that you get out of Rite Aid or Walmart in the pharmacy section. You know what I'm saying? No, it's shit that the doctor prescribed to you. He's literally selling drugs to you. Why don't we apply that same pressure to the doctor? Because let's keep it solid, man. The doctors they're not helping shit. They're not solving shit. They not. They not. They just there to act like they treating you when they really ain't doing shit, and then send your ass off so they can get their check. That's just the reality of it, you know. And the source of this violence, man. The source of all this violence is the food. I'm reaching out, man. Please, man. I'm trying to help y'all out. So the ones that want to listen, I'm telling you, please change the way you eat. It's such an important thing. It will not only help you, it will help those around you because people will see how you eat, and they're gonna think they're gonna see how you eat, and they're gonna see how well you're becoming better. You're looking better, your skin glowing. You know what I'm saying? You're more happy, and other people are gonna see that. They're gonna want to replicate that. You know, you just got to get out of this. You just got to get out of this trance, man, because that's pretty much what I see it as, a damn trance or an illusion. You're so doped up. People say weed and shit and all of this is drugs, and which is not. But really, you eating drugs. You literally eating drugs. What's on your plate? You eating a plate of drugs. Straight up, you eating a plate of drugs, man. I'm telling you. I used to work in a slaughterhouse. I know what they do to this food, and it's terrible. It's terrible what they do to this food, and you sit there and they package it up to make it look pretty and presentable. But no, it's still some fuck shit wrapped up in a fucking plastic thing. You know what I'm saying? It's still some fuck shit, bro. Like, I'm telling you, you know, you got to understand that, you know, one thing too, for those out there that's overweight and have struggling exercising or anything like that, if you really want to lose weight, you really don't have to exercise. If you want to lose weight, you really do not have to exercise at all. All you have to do is cut back on your eating. Instead of, if you want to eat two meals a day, you can eat 2 meals a day, but don't have two big ass plates. Two big ass goddamn plates full of, you know what I'm saying? You just got to cut back. Just cut back on your eating just a little bit. You don't have to exercise. You don't have to do no strenuous work. For those out there that's overweight and feel like they don't have it in them to exercise. All you have to do is cut back just a little bit over time. Gradually cut back on your eating, and you're going to gradually see yourself slimmer down. I'm telling you, you don't have to exercise. You don't have to. All you have to do is cut back your eating, and if you feel like you're slim enough, then you can start to exercise. And when you start to exercise, it's going to be a lot more easier for you because all that weight is off of you. That's a side note for those who are overweight and feel like they don't have it in them to exercise. That's your answer right there. Just cut back on eating a little bit. Get rid of this dead flesh. Just for like 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks of just no meat. You can eat, but just no meat, and just cut down, and have your portions be little. You can do it. You can do it. You have to tell yourself and know that you can do it, and then you're gonna be all right with that. For those that are overweight, But back to the main topic, Yeah, just RP to the rapper jaydayoungan. I never really listened to his music like that, but it's just another unfortunate situation what's going on with him. Because I honestly thought when I first heard about it, I thought he recovered. But I guess he didn't. But it just goes to show how, you know, you just got to eat better, man. You just got to eat better. and like I'm trying to get my words together, so just bear with me. Um, yeah, man, just eating better, man. Eating better is what you have to do, and I know it's tough for people. It's tough. It's more easier said than done. Even for me, when I first started my transition, I mean, to be honest with you, I just stopped. Me personally, I just stopped. You know, what helped me on my transition at first was Dr. Sabi. Listening to Dr. Sabi. But me personally, I wouldn't recommend listening to Dr. Sabi because he's a little too complicated, and you know, he's just very complicated with his teachings. But the just the way how he really got me hooked on it at first, because he kept talking about the benefits of it. He kept talking about the benefits, and how, he didn't go into how it affects me, how it's going to affect me spiritually and mentally and stuff like that. I found that later on. But just the simple benefits of just you know the hair growing back. But this is when he said he was fasting. Fasting is also important. I just got off a week fast, which is not really that like that, but I definitely I lost weight, and that goes to show that I lost even more weight within that week's time. I slimmed down even more. And there's some people that say, especially in the black community, they say if they see a skinny person, they be like, "Oh, well, you look sick. Oh, you look, you know what I'm saying? You don't look healthy." But I look at you, you fat as fuck. You like fucking almost 300 pounds. And I'm skinny. I'm like 170, 160 something. And you want to call me unhealthy. But I look at you, you're like a fucking whale. Like, bro, come on, bro. Tripping. That's what I'm saying. It's the mentality of people is so screwed that it's just is that's why it's so easy for rich people to just in the media to easily just manipulate and control people, because their mind is so doped up on this food and on this bullshit that you guys are so easily manipulated, so easily tricked. And I'm not for that, man. So that's why I'm out here making these videos. I'm out here making these videos, letting the people know, man, that there's a better alternative. You know, there's a better alternative, man. We need to wake up and see that there's people out here killing us, man. And it's funny because it's people that know what the government is doing, but they're gonna still they're still uh uh pretty much doing what the government says. And what is the government telling you to do? Hey, go out and buy this fucking pig eyeball. Or I'm not saying eyeball. Niggas don't eat eyeballs, but you might as well say you eating an eyeball. You eating pig legs and stomachs and ass, and you might as well just add the eyeball in there too, bro. You might as well go ahead and eat the fucking eyeball and the tongue. Oh shit, people eat cow tongues. I'm tripping. Y'all eat cow tongues too. Just think about how that sound. Y'all taking a cow, taking his tongue out, and putting that shit on a fucking stove, and y'all eating that shit. Pig feet. That's some pig feet. You taking the fucking pig's feet off and you cooking it. That's real slavery shit, bro. And I'm trying to break that, bro. I'm one of the people that's trying to break that. You know what I'm saying? We got to get out of that type of mentality, because it's not going to help us, man. It's not going to help us at all. So, you know, it's just sickening sometimes, me and again, I'm not better than nobody. I'm not better than nobody. I'm just one person who saw the light and wants to show other people the light, you know. But it's just sickening sometimes. Sitting down, I'm sitting down, I'm watching my family, I'm watching what they eat, I'm looking at their health conditions, and they all have health problems. and I'm sitting back eating my fucking my little vegan meals, and I'm seeing them eating all this poison and all this bullshit, and I'm literally watching my family die in front of my eyes. In front of my eyes, I'm watching them die. I'm not the only one who's experiencing this. There's other people who are just like me, who understand the importance of eating good and eating better and eating healthy things, and they're also watching their family members die, killing themselves. Black folks are killing themselves while outside forces are also killing them as well. They're helping other people kill them, pretty much. And it's a sad thing to see. You know, but I'm speaking for my community because I'm black. I'm part of the black community. But I want everybody, wherever color you are, to eat right, no matter who you are, because you know it's not going to hurt you. It's only going to better you. It's not only going to better you. It's going to better society. It's going to better society. Cooking that dead flesh, right? Because that's what it is. I'm not going to call it meat. It's literally a dead body. It's no difference between if you eat a fucking pig feet. It's no difference from you eating a fucking human feet. It's no difference in my head. It's all a dead body. It's all you just literally eating a dead body, and you low key doing witchcraft. That's what it pretty much is. That's what it pretty much boiled down to. Witchcraft. It's like another form of cannibalism in a way, in a sense. Another way of cannibalism. You know what I'm saying? You think you're inviting positive spirits into your life, putting a dead body on the stove and burning it? That's like a sacrifice, man. That's some Bohemian Grove type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just letting y'all know, man. It's really real out here, and it has to do with what you eat. It has to do with what you eat. It's such a big part. The black community is not dying over guns. You know what I'm saying? It's not guns that's killing us. It's not that, bro. It's the food that's killing us. It's the food that's killing us. And the food is the food is why the gun violence is so big in the black community. Because it's the food that's making people not think rationally and willing to throw their whole life away. Because like I say, they already think like an animal because they've been eating animals, so they're gonna behave and think like an animal. It's just a part of this. Is what it is because you are what you eat. That is not a bullshit saying. That is such a real saying. You are what you eat. And I'm all about cutting the middleman out. I'm all about cutting the middleman out. And what is the middleman? There's probably some people who heard this saying, how the cow, where does the cow get its protein from? We eat the cow, but where does the cow get its protein from? And you look at the cow, all it's eating is grass. And I'm not saying we go out here and eat grass, but the fucking cow is not eating. It's not eating another cow. It's not eating a pig. It's eating grass, bro. Vegetation. And look how strong a cow is. It's just big. It's big. It's huge. So my thing is about cutting the middleman out and going straight to the source. That's what I'm about. That's what I'm trying to preach, man. Going straight to that source. And that plant-based living is the source, man. The source of a healthier lifestyle, the source of a better lifestyle, the source of positive thinking, the source of rational thinking, the source of I feel like common sense, because common sense ain't common no more. There's no common sense no more. Common sense is rare because all you eat is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? All you eat is bullshit and it's affecting your mind. You know what I'm saying? So there is no common sense no more. That's why I say again, people are so easily tricked. People are so easily tricked and played. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't give a fuck about their own life like that. Not like that. Not like that. So I don't want to be on here too long. Uh, I'm just coming at you, man. Just with more. I'm trying to throw some more positivity towards you and more motivation towards you to just at least try, just to go 1 week, 1 or 2 weeks, just without meat. Continue eating what you eating, but just get rid of the meat. Or you know what? Eat the meat, but at least just incorporate more vegetables into your diet. You know, you can eat your little meat, your little dead flesh, your little dead body, your little dead carcass. You can do that. But just all I ask you to do, just at least for a couple of weeks, just try to put more vegetables into your food. Just try it. Just try it. It's not going to hurt you. That's what another thing too, man. Just like when I be talking to certain people about eating better, they act like it's gonna kill them. They act like vegetables and fruits and juice is gonna fucking kill them. But you got something that you eat every day, these lobsters and these pigs and the cows, and that shit is literally killing you. And I'm here giving I'm here giving an alternate route, a more healthier route that involves plants, fruit. You know, you know, how is that gonna kill you? How are you acting like that's gonna kill you, man? That's what kind of pisses me off a little bit, because you got some people act like eating vegetables is gonna fucking kill them, bro. And but you eating something that's killing you now. So it's crazy, man. It goes back to the mentality. That food is fucked up the mentality. But I don't want to keep you out for too long because I'm kind of a new channel growing up, and I don't know if nobody's really gonna watch the whole thing through. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna keep this short and simple. This your boy Grow 7, man. All praise to the Most High. You know, I'm here for all people, man. I want everybody to eat better. You know, I want everybody to eat better, and subscribe to the channel. You know, yeah, that's all I gotta say though, man. This Grow 7, man. I'm out.